Let's create our JavaScript. So let's go here, app.js, and let's link it first. So script tags, and then here, src, app.js, good. Should look like that. So now it's linked. Now let's go back to our app.js. Let's write some comments for variables. Here are the variables. Let's start off with let. So what we want is, what we're going to be working on is these buttons first, okay? So we're going to call this variable next button. Document dot query selector, and what it's going to select is our next class. So the next one, just so it's clear, right there, next. It's a class, that's why we have it with a dot, next. Okay, you can go ahead and copy this. And instead of next button, it's going to be the previous button. And then you got to switch this one to that class. So right here you see we got prev. Okay, very good. And so what that means we're going to do all the variables first at the same time. So next, we can copy this again, paste, and this one is going to be for the slider. Document, query selector, and here we got slider. Again, so you see our slider is at the top, this big one right here, slider, and it's the class, that's what we're targeting. And then we want slider list, paste, slider list, space this one, and list, perfect. And then again, but this one is for the thumbnail. Thumbnail, slider, space, thumbnail. Make sure it's spelled the exact same. And then this last one is going to be different. Thumbnail, items. And then this one, it's thumbnail dot query selector all though. So we're looking for all items. Item. Good. Okay. Can save that. We got our storage bins, variables, and we're storing all this in our variables. Okay. What we're like targeting is what I mean is the things in the document here that we created. Items was the last one. Okay. And now let's do thumbnail dot append child thumbnail items. Okay. And this right here is our array to make these move, make these switch. Okay, function. Now let's make this stuff work. For next button. All right, so that's gonna look like next PTN. We're calling this. We're letting him know on click. Function. Now we're going to move. Good. All right. Let me check this out. So here, I'm calling a function that we're about to create. So we're gonna copy this, right? So that was the next button. This is the previous button. Previous button, move slider, previous. Okay. So none of that's going to work right now. We need to create the function for it first. And so let me write this. Boom. Function for move slider. All right, so here we go. So the name of the function, like we've already called, is move slider. And then we're going to give it a parameter direction. So which way we want it to go. And here, as we can see, for the parameter we put next, and here we put previous. Okay, so what it looks like, we need to first create a variable. Slider item. Slider list dot query selector all dot item. Gotta put the dot there because it's a class. And another one. Thumbnail items. Query selector all. There we go. Okay, so now let's organize what we want the direction to be. So we got if if direction is next, gotta put the parentheses, meaning if the direction is next, right? Then we want to call slider list dot append child zero. So the first one on the list. And then thumbnail. We're going to update the thumbnail again. Append child. Zero. Perfect. And then slider dot class list dot add next. All right, and then else, meaning if that isn't clicked, we can copy this. We're going to edit some stuff, a lot of stuff. Paste. So that's going to be this, but this one is pre and slider items. And then length. Oh, sorry. So this, yes. In here, slider items dot length space -1. Boom. And then this one, thumbnails, thumbnail items dot length -1. All right, let's take a second to make sure that's right. Boom, boom, boom. Good. And then here, previous. And it's both add. Okay. Now, one more thing that we want to happen. Let's add event listener. And nice. And then boom, boom. Okay. Inside of here, we want to do if. Then direction. Mm-hmm. So now we need to remove them because the top was adding them. This will remove the one that's already there. Oops. Direction. Oh, this. Mistake by me. Take that. Oops. And close this one. There we go. So make sure there's two closes this parentheses. Boom, 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 and now in here, comma, only one at once. And so what this does remove the event listener after it's triggered once. All right. Okay. Good. Right here. Not a pen child. It should be this. Pre-penned. Skipped over that. Paste. Save. For my back button. Okay. Right here. So, pen child, yes. I don't need length here. I just need this. Save that. Okay. And now you can see that it switches back and forth. One more fix. Next BTN. That's see, when you copy paste, you gotta remember to fix it. Previous BTN. Previous BTN. Boom. Trying to go too fast, Blaine. All right, check it out. Now, boom, 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 and back. Okay, there we go. And back. All right. Nice. Now we're ready.